Yo, what up y'all? My name is Temp. Welcome back to another guide on Limgrave. This time we are exploring Central Limgrave. If you enjoy the video or learn anything new, please feel free to subscribe and join the Room Temp Gaming family. It helps out tremendously and is so much appreciated. Let's get into this guide here. Alright, so first thing we're doing, check my notes here, excuse me. We are headed to the shit, where is it at? Alright, here we go. Central Limgrave. This is Central Limgrave. We are headed to the Dragonburnt ruins, which is in the Agiol Lake. The tower that I just pointed to on the screen, I had forgot the clip that I had gotten it. That inside of there is a stone sword key, so make sure you go and get that. Now when we come down inside of here for the twin blade, it is not in the first underground passage that you're probably going to discover. There's a chest in there. Do not open it or it'll teleport you to a very bad place you do not want to be right now, and you'll be stuck there. So the other underground passage that has the twin blade in a chest is the one I'm at right now. You have to jump over a wall to get it. So once you do that, you can head out, go find Yura. He's under this fallen structure, and make sure you exhaust his dialogue. Now, I will be going through these walkthroughs with minimum combat as to keep these videos kind of short, but please explore everywhere you go, kill enemies, get loot, all the good stuff, because I will not be covering loot that's dropped just randomly from enemies that don't have a for sure chance to drop. So I did mess up on my clip here. I didn't record myself going through Limgrave tunnels or defeating an invader after that. So I'm going to teleport here right now and walk you through it. And as you could see on the map previously, that is where we are going, to the Limgrave tunnels, which is on the north side of Agiol Lake. So these enemies aren't too bad. They also have a strike damage vulnerability, so they're pretty good for strike. So make sure the weapon you're using does have strike damage on it. When we come back through here, we're going to jump on that little ledge right there. That's the end of this dungeon, but first we're going to take it all the way down. We're going to go down here. You can kill the enemies here. There's an item inside of that little hut, and I believe there's one behind it as well. And then you can head back to the, I think they're smithing stones down there, glintstone scraps. You can head down, fucking dog. Jump, jump onto the ledge. Even after editing this, guys, this is still fucking up. So we're going to make our way back through here, put the speed up a little bit, take the elevator back down, jump over to the ledge, come back here. There's an item back here. I think it's just a glintstone back here. I already picked it up because I messed this this recording up by not pressing record. Kill these guys real quick, and the boss room is at the end, at the bottom of this elevator. However, don't take the elevator down. You can go to the left of it, drop down onto the ledges, and there are a few more items on the ledge that you can pick up as you make your way down. Just make sure you don't fall into the hole. Now I do have this door open, of course, because I already did it. So come on in here, defeat the boss. It is a giant. He is a little difficult, close quarters, but I believe in you guys. Keep on at it, and you'll grab your roar medallion from him. Alright, and then next we're going to head up. Didn't record this either. You're going to go up to Murkwater Cave, where the location is on the screen. You're going to get invaded. He's very difficult. Yura will come help you about 10-15 seconds after the fight starts, so give it some time if you need some help. The dagger you get from him is very nice though, so definitely keep trying until you get him. Now I'm just gonna level up real quick, and you can talk to Melina again, see what she's doing, and we'll continue into Murkwater Cave. Now this is kind of a stealthy cave. It's kind of neat. There are traps up here, and if you hit the traps, a bunch of enemies will come out and start fighting you, so it's best to just kind of avoid it. Once you jump down here, go ahead and crouch, hide in the first bushes you see, and then make your way to the bushes on the right, and you can hopefully kind of ambush these guys instead of them ambushing you. However, I don't think it works out for me, so I just kind of try and take them all out. Alright guys, so we have a boss NPC up here. It is Patches, widely known in the Souls community as an asshole. And you'll probably see why along your journey through this game, or any of the other Souls games. I'm sure you ran into him. So when you come in here, you first want to pick up the chest, open the chest, get the cloth garbs out. He'll start yelling at you. I did get killed in this attempt here, so I'm going to cut it out here in a second and come back in. But I just wanted to show you what the chest was and the kind of the dialogue that starts the fight. And you're going to fight him until he's, I don't know, I think it's about 50% of his health when he submits and he does not want to fight anymore. And then you go ahead, back off, don't continue to attack him, exhaust his dialogue completely. Alright.
What do you know? Now, how did I get that? I took you for a dead, an innocent stale water under the... True, man. I'm Patches, tarnished like you, only for now. In exchange for my... Honestly, frankly. So don't be afraid, I'll be ready to... Alright, so now that we're done talking to this dude, we're going to come out of the cave, and we're going to head north. In this little precipice here is Yura again. And Yura... gonna go talk to him, exhaust his dialogue, and after we talk to him, we're going to keep heading north up this ravine. There's a poison bloom right in the middle of the ravine as well you can pick up.
Yura, as you might recall, tarnished, held in thrall, but you stay the path. Just remember, don't let your emotions stay your blade. Be on your way, perhaps we will need to. Perhaps we will need to get.
Now there is a spirit spring which is right here, and you can use those to jump really high with your horse or torrent. We're not going to do that yet. First we're going to go into Murkwater Catacombs. That is our next destination. Open up the big ass door. This place has a lot of imps. which sucks. Again, with the imps. One of my least favorites, probably one of everyone's least favorites. So on the map there is where we are. Just gonna rest up real quick. Can't get any levels right now, so I'm gonna start going in. This is kind of a tricky area. There's a lot of paths, but keep up, keep trying. Again, I can't see the enemies, so I use my right thumbstick to target through them, and you can kind of see where they're at since it's a little dark up there. Just so you guys are aware, going forward in here, there are pressure plates on the floor, traps. This one has fire arrows, so you can see kind of the pressure plate up ahead of me right now. You can use them to kill enemies, so if you can finagle these guys out and step on that trap and dodge the arrows, good for you. It's a little difficult sometimes, but it definitely works pretty well. But it looks like I just come back and retreat a little bit to get these guys back some. We do have the boss room right here. However, I'm gonna go back to the Site of Grace. I think I actually went in and tried to fight him with like nothing. So you're gonna go back to the Site of Grace. I'm sure I died. And just run right back. You can run through all these imps without getting hit. They have a little bit of a delay when they see you or when they spawn, so just run right by them. Go in, summon our wolves or whatever summon you prefer, and we're gonna take this dude out. This dude's pretty tough. He's pretty sweet too, though. So have fun taking care of him. The wolves actually beat him up pretty good. They're really good at taking aggro off of you and giving you better opportunities and windows to attack. So definitely make use of them. Alright, now that we killed the duelist, we are going to head out of here. And we are going to go back to that Spirit Spring jump that we had passed by earlier. We're going to take that up. And we're going to head over to the Artist's Shack. This is a super cool place. I love the concept of it, and I love that this is a thing in this game. You collect some paintings. So we pop on up here. Real quick, so these statues right here I'm about to go up to, these statues actually you can read them, but they point at dungeons. I'm not sure if they're pointing at dungeons with specific things in them, but they do point toward dungeons. So keep an eye out for them. If you're ever just wandering around, you can kind of find your own way for dungeons if you ever see them. Alright, so where is the artist shack? Where is it at? Should be somewhere around here. Ah, okay. There is a grace right here, Murkwater Coast grace, I believe, that we can grab. But I think we're going to try and find the artist shack first, because it's right here. Yeah. There it is. There's also a beetle on the ledge right over there to the right of this. If you want to grab it now rather than later, grab that stone, grab the grace, and then grab the painting. And these paintings are real cool. There's quite a few of them. You're rewarded for finding the location in the painting, which is awesome. So we're going to be doing that, I think right now. I'll pull up the map. Should be right near the Dragonburnt ruins here. So we're going to go to the first step, one of our first waypoints as we enter Limgrave. And we are going to travel. Right down here we have the smithing stone, grab that. And then we have the picture in the painting, or the view in the painting. We find the ghost guy, he disappears. We grab the incantation scarab. Awesome. Alright, now where are we going? We're going to go back to the artist shack and find the Murkwater Coast grace site. That's right near where the beetle is, up on this ledge. Kill the beetle, get a somber smithing stone, and then get the grace right here, so we're not missing anything. Can't make the jump. Kill him on the mount. It's quick little motherfuckers. That one does explode, so keep that in mind. Quick little edit here, get past all that bull crap. And we are going to head, grab the grace, and then after this grace we're going to head back toward Agiel North grace. And on the way there we are going to find an NPC named Boc. He is disguised as a bush. And when we find him, you are going to exhaust all dialogue. Now one thing about this quest here, while we were in Coastal Cave on the first walk through Limgrave, which was the western side, he'll show up in Coastal Cave after you talk to him here. So if you come here and talk to him first, he'll be at Coastal Cave next. Which I'll show you that in just a little bit here. So now we're going to go grab the Ash of Determination from this beetle. Determination is actually a pretty good Ash of War. We're going to ride over this bridge this night right here. We're going to come back probably at the end of the Limgrave walkthrough videos, and at nighttime there will be a Knights Cavalry, which there's a few of them in the game and they're all super cool. I'm pretty sure each one of them drops something pretty unique. I know the one in the snow area drops the whole armor set, which is real cool. So just knock this guy out real quick, just for fun, get some runes. And we are going to head down next to Waypoint Ruins. There will be a large chariot, whatever you'd want to call it, with a great axe in the back, kind of like the ones we saw at the beginning of Limgrave. Except this one is being pulled by two massive giants. And as we can see, to get into the chest in the back, you actually have to stop the chariot. So all you gotta do for that is go up to one of the giants, smack him in the leg, go back and loot it. It's your choice if you wanna kill him. They're actually a pretty good early game farm if you just come here from the Waypoint Grace. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Waypoint Ruins Grace, which is what we're gonna get here in a second. And just keep coming out and killing them over and over and over again. They give a pretty good amount of runes for early game. So now that we're done with those guys, we are going to go right next door to the Waypoint Ruins. Watch out for the poison flower dude. He also shoots some crazy beams of spells at you. Now I came in here, I think I died or something happened, so come back in here, call your spirit ashes out, kill Pumpkinhead. And once you're done with him, you're going to talk to Sellen, and she's going to basically give you... she's a quest NPC, and she's also a merchant for spells.
Tarnished, are we? I am sorry you... I dare say you're... Oh well, perhaps one must choose. I was exiled as a value still. Very well, but I refuse to anticipate...
Of course, if you want to buy anything and buy stuff, if that's what your class is, if that's what you're going for, get what you can, get what looks cool, try it all out. Next up, we're going to be going back to Coastal Caves so we can continue our quest with Boc. And what Boc does is he allows you to alter your armor, which I think only really comes in handy if you want to lose a little bit of the weight on armor, which is pretty awesome, or just for fashion. I normally don't like altering gear because it normally doesn't look as good when it has less stuff on it, in my opinion, so that's for you guys to decide. You guys can kind of mess around with it. I'm not sure if you can actually do it yet. I think you have to wait till you're done with the second story boss, which would be Renala, and that's in the next area, maybe the third area we're going to cover. I think I'm going to Weeping Peninsula next, but we shall see. Alright, so after you get done with him, we're going to go back up to, where are we going? Murkwater Coast. Yeah, we're going to go to Murkwater Coast, and we're going to get the last thing on our list for Central Limgrave, and that is the Armorer's Cookbook. That is just in this little camp northeast of Agio Lake North. So it's not too far. We can basically just run right through it and grab it. Bam, grabbed it. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for this walkthrough. I appreciate you coming by again. Let's give this community something to look forward to. Like and subscribe so we can get more content out. Get everyone ready for the DLC in 4 months. Or whenever it is that you're watching this. I'll see you guys later. Appreciate it. Stay cool.